All right. We are back. And I remembered to share the screen this time. So it was interesting last night as I was thinking it was best to get off the stream. Well, we the big storm. And I remembered to share the screen this time. So it was interesting last night as I was thinking it was best to get off the stream. Well, we the big storm. And I remembered to share the screen this time. There we go. Sorry about that. I had a little technical glitch, but yeah. So as I was getting done with the stream, I thought it's best to go away. We had the big storm and knocked down power lines and everything else. So good times. And I wanted to start out tonight. I know there's been several day two videos out earlier, um, but I only took the one day off for the opening, so I had to work. So here's a crate that we just got, and here's I think it was series three crate, and so not too bad. I'm really loving the new season so far, and we got some open slots here. But what I wanted to do is make this more personal than kind of general. This is what I'd like to do, kind of thing, and uh, this is what I recommend. I was going to show you what I got, what I'm thinking, my plan, and then of course we'll do some duels. So my plan is to go junior for whenever they have the first GP, and this is going to be my setup at this point. So I'm going to be upgrading these a little bit more. I just got this one watching videos. So I have not done anything with it yet. But as you see, this is a speed setup, a little more qualifying. Kind of taking a little bit of last season and this season and going with it. This is my cornering setup. My qualifying isn't as strong, but I'm hoping I can pull through with some good drivers. Uh, and then this is my power unit one. And once again, a little bit better qualifying. I keep going 35. I've normally got 100, but it's the start of the new season. So that's what my setup's currently going to look like. These are all series three or below, so it fits in to that requirement. Um, this is where I'm at in milestones. I'm not going to use my coins or my flags quite yet, and have a reason. The coins I'm not going to use because I'm going to keep those when I really, really need them. And then the flags go with what my plan is. So currently, we are Series 4. And we got quite a few flags to get to 5. So not too many, but enough. And of course, entry fee is 40,000. Because I have kind of a long-term plan and a newer plan, or a tactical plan, if you will, like what I'm going to do weekly. Um, I'm not going to focus a whole lot on season 4. I'll race on those, but I want to get these drivers, um, not these drivers, these drivers, um, or if I see one is getting better than I think Berman. Let me see. Yeah, he's Series 3. But see, it's 135,000. And then Haja right now uh, is doing pretty good. I mean, good overtaking, not so great tire management, but everything else, is workable. Um, I haven't looked at Antonelli. Yeah, see, he's not there. At least for me. And we're not even going to worry about legendary drivers. Um, like everyone else, I got this one through the milestones and I only have 3,000 coins. We know historically that's nothing. So we're just going to ignore the legendary drivers at the moment. So what I'm going to do with these drivers is the ones that are Series 3 that are good. My plan is to get them up to Series 5, level 5. And that way, as we move on and start doing the asset trades, I won't have very far to go. And I may get these guys on up here too. Um, Stroll will be the last one just because of. Um, and then this is what I currently have. So once again, it's all about economics. 90,000, and I'm looking at collection points. So if I spend 9,000 there for 8, and let's see, is this 9,000 for 8? This is 95 for 6. So I spend less and get 2 more milestone points over here. So I'll save 5 grand. So that's what I'm currently working on. And I highly recommend, before you start just maxing coins out, parts out and everything, kind of have a plan together if you're brand new. I know those of us who's played for 2 or 3, 4 seasons, we know this. But look at how many milestone points you get versus how much you're spending on coins, and does it fit in to your GP plan, your dual plan, and even your sprints. That's one reason that I'm sitting here at Series 4 for the moment, because I want to do my first sprints in Series 4. I may go Series 5, but I'm really rather, it doesn't fit into the overall plan, that long-term plan. I'm going to sit down here, race junior, and build up my components and drivers and be competitive that way. And only having to worry about Series 1, 2, and 3 is super easy. If I go up to Challenger, I have to worry about 6 series, and I'm just not there yet. I don't want to be there yet. So the other thing is I have 600cc points, and I got the extra points because I had 12 billion coins, a little over 12 billion. So that really helped the cause of getting CC points. And I was looking at kind of what I thought I'd want to get, and then of course I watched Azad and Satoris and a few others, just kind of seeing what they had, Andrew, and so there's actually like 4 that I'm looking at, and one is the let's see, the series, yeah, Vortex, which is 195, and it has this huge corner. Now with duels, of course, I could use this and do really, really well since it looks like the first couple series has lots of cornering in it. So if the track stacks are what they're supposed to be, which I haven't quite figured that out yet, there's so much to figure out, that this one would probably be pretty good. And I can't remember, I didn't write down where this one was, but I'm thinking it might be Series 8. Let's see. No, this Rumble. So that's Series 8. Gotta make my notes here. So Rumble is another one, and that's 21 power unit. I think we could probably make up that -10 off the other components. So I might go for that one. And then Arrowblade seems to be pretty good. And that's Series 9. And that has DRS, 42 DRS. I have 0 right now. And then quite a bit of power unit, and would definitely help with qualifying. Qualifying is just not so great right now. And I do not know. Take me just a minute. I was trying to get ready and get all this done, and I just failed. I don't think it's Series 12, is it? No. Where is it? I'm looking for Quantum. There it is. So this one would help with the speed. Series 7. So that's another one. And I could afford all 3 of these and still have something left over. What I did learn last season is, and I didn't, the first season I played, I had like 20 or something CC points. It was ridiculous. But last season, I bought 1 or 2 components, and then when I really needed a component, I didn't have enough CC points. So this season, I'm going to try really hard to not go crazy with the CC points. But I think I kind of want to start out with the Arrowblade. That's a good series. Last year is either Series 8 or Series 9, which was incredibly painful to get through. So if we get a good DRS, then I think that would help. And it just has, the power unit in there and everything. So I'm going to go ahead right now and get that one. And then we're going to leave. So we still have 410. I just want to run away real quick so I can not look at this. So we got the awesome little red blinky button, and Olivia's back to say, here's what the DRS is all about. And I know there's been lots of questions about DRS. I've seen that in social media and everything. So hopefully, if you watch this video, it'll help you. Um, the other one, there's only, I think it's 4, 9, series 4, 9, 11, and I'm not sure what this is, 4, maybe 6, 9, and 11 is where the DRS components are. And that's the only time you can use DRS if you have those components. So once you get it, it does have an FAQ here. And let's make sure we're in the right. Yeah, actually, you probably put it on both to get right down to it. Let's try it out. And we'll add this one here. So this is cornering. Let's look at C. This is my cornering one. And this is my speed one. And it jumped up the power unit to 70. Crazy. All right. So 46 and power unit's 26. So let's go ahead and change it up here. 56. And it even helps that corner in 47. So we'll go back over here. And we have 42 DRS now. So that's pretty kicking. So most of the tracks we're racing on right now is in Series 3. So let's just see how this is going to work. Team score 495. And I want to see the difference. If I can remember, I want to see the difference. So 453, we got about the same flag count there. I want to see how this difference is with their setups and ours, just based on that DRS. And I may mess up that DRS. The best time to use DRS is on the straights. So let's see if we can do it right. And we got Verstappen. All right, so this is Austin, 6 laps. We're going to do 2 and 3. And we're not going to use boost this time. Let's try it without boosts. All right. So Hajjal got his typical slow start. And no boost. I think this is the DRS right here. I think we'll learn together. All right, and okay, there it is. It looks, well, this is power unit. I did put it on there, didn't I? Because normally there's a, oh, there it is. It's going. All right, so when we come down here, that's when we'll go ahead and hit that. I think we hit this button here. Woohoo. We'll figure it out here. Now we're coming to the straights. There we go. There's one pass, 2 passes, and set them up for the third. And we get passed back by the rival, but that's all right. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll go into the pits. And I don't know how much it will actually wear out the tires. I have a feeling that it's going to wear them out pretty quick. All right, we're going to go on hards again. All right, so we're going to use the RS. And we got one spot. We weren't in a lot of traffic, and you can't use this if you're P1. I do know that much. So right now we're playing around and we're just not doing real well on the overall intent of trying to win, but maybe we'll get there. Let's try this here. Let's try it on a turn and not so much. So it did get him back up into the pack. So that's good. And it did get us up ahead now. So it's just a matter of balancing. I think it's going to be balancing DRS and power unit and tires. So, of course, we're probably going to have to pit one more time with Hajas. I don't want to, yeah. Let's just throw some sauce on there real quick. And let's activate DRS. All right. So, yeah, that's, we'll push with the power unit here. And we'll try it on the non-straight stretch. All right, they're back in the lead again. All right, so we didn't win that race. We should have, but I think I was just too busy playing around. So let's look. So they had Verstappen, but our components were so much better. Their pit stops were better. So this is more of my series 2. I mean, slot 2 setup. All right, so let's go again. This time, check this out here. Looks very similar to what he had. All right, so we will go ahead. Another reason I don't want to go up into Series 4 yet is I got to figure this DRS out. So now our team score is way up there at 507. And we're going against a 519. More flags, lower score. So this is a little bit better. All right, so we're going to go 3 and 3. And we're going to go ahead and use some self-control boost. Wow, T-bone. And Bierman's just taking off. How's y'all's trying? Let's see. Oh, I missed the pitch. That's a bummer. And I don't want to use DRS as they're coming in. And it timed out. So that's interesting. I think it timed. Yeah. So obviously when you start heading into the pits, it's going to shut off. So that's good to know. A double stack, which is dumb on my part. All right, let's see if we can go ahead. Let's go over here. Come off this turn. Oh, we almost picked 2 of them off. Maybe we ought to go back down to Series 2. Since my upgrades, I have not done so well. I gotta get some cash. I'm losing cash quick. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. Yeah, let's go ahead and not miss the pits this time. And we'll slow him down. Come off this turn. Hit DRS. Push around this turn. Push through here. try to get ahead with using DRS. And it's just not going to work. Definitely an art to it. All right, let's see. All right, we won that one. So they had Beerman at 4. So they spent a ton of coins already. And Bordatello at 5. And they got the Beast, which we need. We don't have the Descent. That's Series 5. Mach 1. So our power unit's 70. So if we went, well, we don't have that one. This is for our power unit. We don't have that. We have that. We do have Curver 2.5, but we don't have it at 4. All right, we could see how much it'll cost. So we got 150, so we do have enough, I think. So Curver, how much is that going to be again? Oh, 22. Yeah, we got that. That'll give us 2 collection points. So 5 and 8. So we're looking better already. And 45, that'll take us right under 100. But I think that'll be a good move. 10 on speed, 10 on qualifying. So we got +5, +1, +4. Now let's go ahead and assign it to the car. We'll try it out. And then if we can ever get the beat, and let's see, what did we get? 42,000. That was convenient. So we have 14 points to get this Series 3 crate. How much is upgrading this? 95. Let's see. Yeah, this is 135. All right. Let's stay with this. Now we'll go try Series 3 again. It's kind of like my safe spot right now. So 505, and I think, what was it, 502 before or something like that? 466. And 16th, and we got to go against Hamilton. All right, so try this. I'm going to go without a boost. This may be a role player. I think I've raced against them earlier. That's a role player. Butterfly and I don't remember that. So we're probably going to get slammed. All righty. You can hear my confidence. So our whole intent is to get Haja up into that group with us, the rest of us, the wad of people we have. And slowly but surely he's moving up into the crowd. Hamilton's taken off. Of course, he has, well, last season he had a really good race start. All right. So let's watch these tires. 57, 60. And Behrman's tires is, oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, why not? Let's get this power unit built up while we're piddling around here. Considering we didn't use any boosts, yes, we're doing all right. I think what I may do is go ahead and take that component out, that DRS component, and race Series 3, but I just don't think the rest of the components I need, I don't have those, and then I don't have the levels. So before I get too out of control there, back down, play this, stick to the plan. All right, here we go. All right, Hajal's getting there slowly but surely. All right, so Behrman should be able to get a couple more spots there. And we're going to have to pit. All right. So this is just not going real well. Yeah, with our team score, we're getting put up against people. They're just have a lot more components and everything than we do. So we're going to back down. Because they're probably more balanced, like, as far as better drivers and better components versus just, a Verstappen and then, 200 car. As we got smoked. But we do have it when we're ready. So I'm glad we spent that, those CC points. We're just not going to be where we need to be quite yet. All right. So they had Hamilton at 3, Bierman at 3, which is fine. And we did have a much more powerful car. But yeah, I think it was this right here. And the race start. Well, the race start the same, obviously, but for Hamilton. So, and much more balanced tire management. All right, cool. So let's go back. And change up our components. So we're going to go back to G-Force. So it went from 505 down to 427. Huge. Speed's 52. Qualifying is still good at 42. So, and a couple more races, and we can go ahead and upgrade a component or driver. So yeah, let's test that theory there. .442 flags are similar. All right. So we're going to go there. And there. All right. Got a better race start. And going against Verstappen and Albon again. So higher series drivers. We're not going to have DRS this time. But it does appear that we're doing much better against the rival. We're not quite winning yet, but we're getting close. I don't know why I keep missing these pit stops. And here comes a land of double stacking. Maybe. Ooh. All right. See if we can get around Verstappen. Should be able to, but we're not quite there yet. And we got around Verstappen for the moment. And we're close to getting past Bierman. There we go. Now we gotta go after him again. But we got him. As long as we can get past some of these other ones here. Good golly. AI is just, we can't even compete with them. Having flashbacks from last season. But that'll come once we build up our drivers and components. All right. Finish that one. So he had a higher team score. So he had Verstappen. So that drug up his score. And then you can see his power unit was equal, but we were well ahead of everything else. So Can't be having those higher series drivers if you don't have the car to back it up. All right, let's see here. We got 37 minutes till we can open that crate. And let's see. I don't think we have enough. So that's going to be 95, 35. We can do that. That's going to give us 6. $135 and 6. That's not happening. And 95 and 6. Anything else? What about our motors? Now, if I remember correctly, using that Mach, yeah, there it is. That's 90 for 8. And that's 64 for 6. So I think, was it this one that was 35? Not this one here. That was 95. But this one I think was 35 for 6 points. Yeah, let's do that. So that increases 1 point. All right. Where are we at here? 614. All right. Oh, that's funny. I didn't flip the, I'm like, wow, that's a low team score. I didn't flip over to the other slot. Okay. Let's actually do this. Okay. So Beerman's doing good. Hajaw's struggling a bit. Looks like he's trying to come around now. All right, now we got past rivals. Let's go. By golly, we're going to make it to the pits this time. I'm going to be working on the my strategies just as soon as they release the GP maps and everything. I just don't have a clue what that would look like. I can tell you one thing: it's going to be tire boosters are what we're going to be using. Those boosts has tire management in there. And a safety car. That will help us. Because I was like, man, I'm going to have to stop on the last lap again. It's almost like you have to do 3 pit stops per race, at least in these lower series. We may still have to pit one. We'll see. Well, the good thing is our power unit's built up all the way. I'm going to try not to use it because that's just going to wear our tires out. Habit. Yeah, we're going to have to pit Haja. So we're going ahead and do that. And we're going to go ahead and push. He's just not. Doesn't have a lot of overtaking skill there. Fortunately, the rival had to pit too. And I may have just pushed the wrong person. No wonder they didn't have any overtaking ability. Oh my God. It's getting close to bedtime this one. That did work for Bierman, even though I did push and I didn't mean to. So I think this is a good setup for the GPs. I think I didn't flip over to the slot, but I'll check. And Bierman is out of tires. The other thing I'm finding is if you think they can make 3, you might put something on if there's the option for 4. Or you, like I said, use that tire management. That's tire management boost work well. I got to go figure out a good one that I may have. values for GPs only. All right. Yeah, we're on the corner, and let's go here. All right, and this is probably going to be the last race. I just want to go try Series 4. I've not done any Series 4. And if we do well, then that will help us upgrade some of our components. Same flag count basically, and we're a bit higher in team score. I'm definitely much more analytical this season than I was the majority of last season. All right, so we got to go against Hamilton and Antonelli. And let's go this way. And I don't have a lot of hex. I'm going through instinct pretty quick too. This is going to be difficult to, and it's a real player. It's going to be difficult to keep up with Hamilton. A lot of real players are in Series 4, 5, and 6 right now. Another couple of weeks, they'll be up in 8, 9, 10. Probably another week, be my guess. Well, we're not doing too bad. It's just Hamilton. He's just gone. That's basically his race start. That's what helps. As you can see, is Antonelli's way back there. So all we have to do is just get a few more spots and then we'll win. But getting those few more spots is going to be the issue. This is when it'd be nice to have DRS. But then I'd be racing much higher scored teams. All right, let's see. Go. Oh, Hamilton's already out. I think if I can get up in the top 10, then we'll have this race. But getting in the top 10 may be an issue. So I think we're going to have to pit one more time. Oh. It's either a grinder or pay to play. I don't mind grinders. Pay to play, I just don't want to deal with. Not this early in the game. Come on. Oh. See, we were in the lead, but now we're not. We might be able to get back in the lead. It takes so long to get out of the pits. Thought we were done. Oh. How am I keep missing the pits? That's what I want to know. Oh. We'll see what level his Hamilton is. Level 1. So that's Series 9. But his car is jumping. But he won, so I guess it's all up to getting that Series 9 Hamilton. Well, good luck if you race Junior. All right. Well, we unlocked some more rewards. All right. That will do it for the night. I'll go ahead and take care of my other stuff so I can get ready for work. Y'all have good luck this week. I'll probably see y'all tomorrow night.